Okay, so continuing on with double sleeve, just going outside Matthew. We were looking at the scenario where I'm playing double sleeve, pop my DLR hook in, and now Matthew decides to drop the combat base. So really everything up until the last move was him standing. So the options we looked at, I have the strong DLR hook, so the sole of my foot was in his lap. So if I feel the weight on Matthew's lead leg, I do put in the spider hook, and last time's move was just basically bringing his base underneath, kicking him up and taking him to that side. Again, his reaction is to come up, and I use that spider hook to keep him at base, and then I want to get my knee as close to the hip as possible, and then I can come up into the mounted position. But again, you know, you can't force things in jiu-jitsu. So say we were here, Matthew drops the combat base, I put in the spider hook. If he leans his weight more on his left knee, you can't force things in jiu-jitsu. You can't say I'm going to do that sweep because I'm here and his weight's going that way. So I am going to sweep him in the other direction, so the forward sweep. But the sweep won't work as well because I can only get Matthew's basically his elbow to the mat, so I can only off balance him. So we're going to look for the triangle. So from this position, I take out the DLR hook and I'm just going to push my leg under his armpit. So Matthew tries to bring his elbow back to his body, he can't. Now the problem is Matthew's made a grip of my pants. I'll get another angle on this in a minute. I just take my foot off and then I just extend and pull myself into the triangle trap. So John Thomas's detail is he doesn't go for the head first when he's double sleeve. He lifts his hips and pulls his arm across. So if Matthew tries to posture from there, it's difficult. Then he finds the head, foot on the hip, creates the space. And now from there we have the triangle. Just get around on this side, bro. So we're here. I'm playing DLR. Matthew drops to combat base. Spider hooks in. I'm not even going for the last sweep. I can feel that his weight's more on this side. But because that's on the same side as my spider hook, it would be very hard to sweep him and come up on top. So I'm just going to off balance him and push with my spider hook till he puts his elbow on the mat. Now I want to attack the open elbow. So I'm just going to take that out and I'm just going to kick this through from our position. Notice the way Matthew still has the grip on my leg. If I try to just take my foot off and go for the triangle, I can't break the grip. So the detail is I take the foot off and I kick it through and I pull myself into the triangle trap. From there I can bring the arm across, find the head, foot comes in the hip, and now we can just finish as we do from the triangle. Omoplata's there as well. If you're more into the omoplata, we'll just get one more angle of that. Sometimes if the triangle's not there. So again, from our position, he drops down, pull on the bicep. Again, I off balance him, get his elbow on the mat. I'm going to fill that space, and maybe from there I just feel the triangle's not on. So I will still kick to break the grip, and then I'll just cut that angle. And then from here, we will finish as before, going into any detail on finishing like that. So that is our second off balance from the combat base position.